Yes, I'm coming in here today, the 30th of March, 24. Okay, well, yes, I didn't quite catch sunrise this morning. When I looked out my window, it was so bright but high. It was already maybe that much above the mountain. Well, anyway, that going on from there. Yes, my good morning song to y'all. For those who don't know where I am, I'm very much the recluse. It's like, these people who they take on, they want to be celibate and serve the one. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I heard some preachers saying that some people think that God wants them to be happy here. And so I see two different people there. I see right away one who circumcises the boys, maybe to I don't think it's to increase the pleasure. I think it maybe it's a quick squirt. And then you've got the other side. You've got they cut the insides of women. Why? Because they didn't want them to. I mean, it's like who are they? When you look at the extremes, you've got Gaza today. You can see the soul of these people in the sense of the lack of soul. The soul is all identified with all these structures out here, all these games and uniforms and rankism, which smells. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. For my, I don't know, solitary state. Well, I mean, like the guy sang it a long time ago, baby, it will be on through, yeah, you don't get the message. But I'm here, somewhere on planet Earth, where, well, somewhere in the galaxies, you could say, where they keep the women away from me, or the women keep me away from women, or whatever it is. It hasn't been easy for all these years of solitary. But out of the blue, out of the who, I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. Began in South Africa. Mandela's in prison, and I start writing a song. Now that's how many years ago. And the song I remember, you'll find it way back there, because I made all of this evolution of my music and songwriting and life to some extent. It's like diaried in my on YouTube. I've got YouTube from some of my videos. Slim Joe Son is like going back to maybe 2008, and I could have before 2008. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, yeah, somebody says, "Oh, it's a boast." Well, it's not exactly a boast. I'm not trying to boast in a sense, although it is a boast. I mean, what can I say? I mean, for me, it's the beautiful thing. It's like a painting that you begin the painting layer upon layer upon layer. Brings me to my latest descriptions of life as layers on a pearl. And if you think of the layers of the pearl like the back of a tortoise, The layers on the back of a tortoise, I imagine, would be like our toenails, like to our toenails. Like it's not dead matter; it's alive. And now that we're told by the schools of all the universities agree, I imagine all the universities agree, they seem to. What are they agreeing about? They're agreeing about that everything is a little bit shaky, like old people, a little bit shaky. Yeah, yeah. Life goes on within us and without us, as George Harrison so beautifully put. So life is going on now, and I woke up this morning. I picked up my guitar. I did some rapping. See, I'm looking in the mirror of my time mirror, like a diary. So what else did you do? I fed the cats. Yeah, cats. No, I haven't done any sweeping yet. No. One's love. When all's said and done, gonna overcome. Deep within my heart. One's love. Gonna love's gonna overcome. All said and done. Wherever you're coming from, wherever you're coming from, whichever way you're coming, always love gonna overcome. Yeah, the mortal zone, the mortal zone. You know, somebody sent me a cartoon of two guys in spacesuits landing on earth, it would seem, and there's the statue of Jesus hanging on the cross, sort of like the tortured Jesus hanging in agony, and these two guys are in spacesuits looking at her, and the advertisement, or the advertisement, the whatever, the dialogue read, "Oh my goodness, what a terrible place! Let's get out of here fast," you know. And no, I turned it around and I wrote, "Man, we finally made it! It's the mortal zone. It's where life creates love." Hmm? Well, not where life creates love, but you. What did I write? Something to that extent. You get the thread of what I'm saying. Instead of, "Oh, let's all die and go to heaven and this," wait. It's hard even for meteors to break through Earth's atmosphere, and you want to go flying away, into the universe. Well, you can't, probably can. I mean, I'm not trying to limit anybody's travel. What do I know about after death? What does anybody know? We've only just probably been coming and coming and coming. But isn't that the very beauty of you could call it the immortal mortal zone? How about that? The immortal mortal zone of Ma'at, going back to ancient Egyptian mythology. Okay? The immortal mortal zone of Ma'at. Now, already I've got it. They're talking about, oh yeah, you're talking about like some kind of a purgatory or limbo. My latest game with myself, learning this piece or practicing it. It's fun. I always liked it. Just came to me like a earworm very recently. I'm loving it. Anyway, Limbo Rock, Limbo Rock, Limbo Rock, Limbo Rock. And as usual, at this point, when it comes to rocks, I think of Petra in Jordan. Why? I'm fascinated by the something about, like, I mean, it's Islam. No, I don't know what is Islam. I mean, but it's like these individuals who talk about one God, inspired by this this man who was inspired by the one God in a cave where in Petra. No, this is the question. Petra. Why? I mean, this is where I think people need to get their heads together and say, look, well, look, let's get real with God, with Allah Akbar. Let's get real with the God is great. Let's get real with it. Let's stop messing around. You know what I mean? It's so great. They say every hair in our head is counted. Yeah, well, you see, if you allow it, life is like so awesome in all directions. And it's like allows this like delights me to be able to speak like this, and that's where it comes again to people wonder about now. How do you feel, Paul, about all your solitude and everything else? Yes, as I was probably expressed earlier on about like I didn't choose consciously. I didn't choose celibacy consciously. No way. However, in the awesome practical world of divinity, which is everything, all the matrices is within the matrices of the matrices of the matrices of the matrices. You know, I mean, you could. I just, as I said those words, all the matrices of the matrices. I had this old world vision we used to see on BBC or something else. You know, all these flashing lights in the stock exchange, and you've got these and there's voices. You know, like what the heck are they saying? And all the hand gestures and what the heck is going on in those stock exchanges? Well, they say it's not that way anymore. It's very quiet and it's all done on computers. Okay. And so, yeah, okay. Hmm. Anything else to say, Paul, when all is said and done? And there's really only one. That's what I feel. That's what I began to be told at the age of 3. I've been given to meditate on that very sequence, you could say, of one's love. At the age of 3, it's like that's my awesome experience. So I'm still here. I often wonder if anybody ever witnessed that awesome event in my life in Dominican Convent, Dunleary. Woo! Up there on the stage, pointing to the one God, and an audience full of mostly mothers and the fathers of the girls, because it's a convent, and I'm only 3. Me and my brother, we're in higher babies with Sister Melda and the Thumper and all this kind of stuff. I have some strange. This is why I have these memories. I call it my. I was going to say actorial debut, but no, actorial doesn't work. You know, it's my dramatic debut, and I could go on about that, but I'm going on about it right now. So bye bye. Let me say hi to what? Looks like I'm getting to the second song. Woo! Well, here we go. We got an interrupter. Anyway, so here we go. I seem to be at a miss for something. I'm at the miss for a miss, but I'm thinking water. I'm okay. Wait a minute. Is this really the song I'm going to sing? I don't remember this rhythm before, but maybe. Memory, memory. shaping my planet soul. There upon there, upon the dust of sparkling gold, memories shaping my planet soul. I watch them, I watch them explode. Before my very eyes, I witness lifetime with my eyes. Lifetime and demise. Lifetime and demise. Lifetime and demise. Memories, memories, memories. Oh, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, 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 go. Here I am, one more time again. Oh, don't you know? Gotta go. Oceans, oceans within the ocean. A huge body of bodies. Time and motion. Of shoreline. Ocean. By love. Who can carry love? What kind of body would carry love? What kind of body would carry love? What kind of body's gonna carry love? Is there? Well, we got a few, sir. Says the manager, sir. Not to confuse, sir, but seems now we've got to, it's like a four-cornered pyramid, and somewhere near the top of it. Anyway, that's how it seems to imagine it. That's how this seems to imagine it. Seems to imagine it. Seems to imagine it. Seems to imagine it. Seems to imagine. Like, lifetimes of love. Yes, I did want to boast, if I haven't boasted enough. I mean, I don't know. I might as well boast about my own boasting rather than wait for somebody else to start throwing words like superego, Lord, how dare you think that you could be connected to Abba? You know what I mean? It's like it's it's science. Almost, you know, if you send your child to algebra class or any mathematical or science, logical thinking or whatever, isn't it obvious that it's inseparable? We're inseparable. I mean, just consider a spider's web. Anyway, but that brings me to the dung beetle again. The sun is shining and the day is moving on, and the waves are still splashing on the shorelines of my planet as I imagine it, pounding away. Where can we find a body to contain all this love? Maybe it's a unicorn. Ah, yeah, it's the unicorn. Oh, bring on the unicorn. Yes, when all is said and done, when reality is really just one, oh, one great God consciousness of existence, of everythingness, beyond the poet's words, like the stones that sets the stars afire. I'm trying to get me out of here. And the sun is shining and the day is moving, and yeah, I could do it a drink of water. I've got a little bit of coconut water, a drop of maybe maple syrup and coconut water. Honey. So that's something to look forward to, Paul. Oh, baby. What happened to my nights in your Milky Way? Seem to got so far away. said and done. And there's really only one. What then diddy dun 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 dun. When all is said and done.